All right, this video is for the annotation for Midsummer Night's Dream. All right, so get your pencil, and that way, if I make a mistake in writing stuff down, you can erase it along with me. Okay. All right, let's get going. For Midsummer Night's Dream, let's just draw out first off our stage right and stage left. That way we kind of have it visually. You are going to have one acting block on stage right. Okay, so just kind of have this here, and that way you know in your mind what needs to be on stage. All four actors start off stage on stage right. So everybody should be off stage right. Lysander is going to enter stage right, crossing to down center, followed by Hermia. And Hermia, you need to be hanging on to Lysander so that this line makes sense. Hang off, thou cat, thou burr, vile thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent. So both, so it should be Lysander. Hermia is just following Lysander and holding on to her. Why have we grown so rude? What changes this sweet love? So you're trying to keep a hold of them. So you should both be looking at each other at this point. Lysander should be on stage left, and Hermia should be on stage right. Thy love out tawny tartar out outlived medicine, O hated potion hence. So at this point, Helena, which we're gonna have Helena be an HL here, that way we can differentiate between Helena and Hermia. Helena and is crossing downstage right, and because she doesn't know, Demetrius should be following Helena. So it should be Helena and then Demetrius, and Demetrius is following Helena to cross downstage right. Thy love out tawny tartar, out loath medicine, O hated potion hence. This should be Lysander pushing at Hermia. Okay, do you not just Helena, you're saying this to Hermia. Yes, Susan, so do you. Lysander, you are going to cross to Demetrius. Oh. Just a second. Cross to Demetrius. I will keep my word with thee. I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. Both of you should be looking at each other at this point. And it should be that it is Helena and Demetrius, Lysander, and then Hermia is over here. So Demetrius is standing between Lysander and Helena. I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I will not trust your word. Lysander, you are then going to turn to Hermia. What should I strike her? Kill her dead. Although I hate her, I will not harm her. So again, you're not pushing her, but you're like kind of walking to her. So cross to stage right, so that way you both are going. And what can you do me greater harm than hate? Again, Hermia, you're gonna grab at Lysander. Okay. Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? Am I fair now as I was erewhile? Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Then why you left me, O God, forbid. In earnest shall I say. So, I by my life grab a hold of Hermia's shoulders. So I by my life never desire to see thee more, therefore be out of hope of question. So right here, of hope, of question, of doubt, you're going to cross and kind of like shove her a little bit. Cross to Hermia and shove. Okay, and then you're Lysander. Do hate thee and love Helena. Go ahead and look over Lysander. Look at Demetrius and notice that he's all up on Helena, and then cross to Demetrius to shove him. So this gets you into like a little scuffle. Hermia, you're then going to, this is going to be said to Helena. Look at Helena. Oh me, you juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love. So cross to Helena on this. Thief of love, what have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him? Fine in faith, you two should be looking at each other at this point. The boys are having their little scuffle upstage as this is happening. So this is the Helena and Hermia show right now. And then Lysander and Demetrius fight upstage right. This is happening downstage left. Okay, so you should be over on stage left at this point. Oh, no, reverse that. This should be happening downstage right. This should be happening. Wait, no, reverse that. That's right. This should be happening upstage right. It should be happening downstage left. So, fine in faith, have you in your modesty, you guys are talking to puppet. Okay, and say that, and then you're crossing Hermia. Helena, you'll stay where you are. Hermia, you're crossing to the acting block. Stage right. So, why so? I that way goes a game. Now I perceive that she had made compare between our statures. So then you're standing on acting block. She has urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she has prevailed with him. And am I going so high in his esteem, because I'm so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak, how low am I? This is about the time Lysander and Demetrius need to start realizing and you need to be able to cross to Helena so that you guys can grab her by the time, and she needs to jump. So jump off acting block. Okay, so this needs to be coordinated. Okay. So it should be at this point that Demetrius and Lysander are holding Hermia, and Helena is right in front of them. I pray that you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed, I have no gift in shrewishness. Again, with the lower, because she's something lower than myself, that I can match her. Lower, hark again. On lower, hark again. Hermia is going to get out of being held by Demetrius and Lysander and cross to Helena and grab Helena's hair. So then you're both on the floor, and you should be downstage. So this should happen downstage left. Good Hermia, do not be bitter with me. At this point, the Lysander and Demetrius, you should be recovering because she's incapacitated you. So to Athens, will I bear my folly back and follow you no further? Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am. This should be like not a rival for you. So then on that, Hermia let go of Helena. And remember, Helena, you're on the ground. So why get thee gone, Helena? And we just stand up and cross to center. O foolish heart that I leave here behind. What would Lysander? This is what would Lysander? Hermia, you're gonna stand up and turn to Helena, but you're not moving. With Demetrius at this point, gentlemen, Lysander and Demetrius stand up and be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena. No, sir, she shall not. Though you take her part. It should be Helena, Lysander, Demetrius, and then Hermia in front. Okay, so it should be these two, and we're going to kind of have to cheat, so that way Demetrius and Lysander aren't upstaging each other. But when she's angry, she's keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she has fears. Little again, nothing but low and little. Why do you suffer to flout her thus? Let me come to her. Hermia, cross, 2, Lysander. Lysander, you're going to, on this get you gone, you are going to be crossing to Hermia, and you're going to be pushing her, and you're going to do this 3 times. And then Hermia, on you bead, you acorn on the 3rd time, you're going to fall down and grab Lysander's leg. Demetrius, you are too officious in her behalf. That scorns to speak. You're too officious on her behalf. That scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena. Take not apart. For if thou dost intend. So he's like, don't talk about Helena because she's mine. Never so little show of love, thou shalt buy it. And then Lysander, now she holds me not. So Lysander, take your leg from Hermia. And then you are going to exit. So you're exiting stage left. And then follow nail, go with the cheek by gel. You're exiting stage left. This leaves Hermia on the ground. And you should be, Hermia should be on around stage left, down stage left. All this coils along of you, and then try to convince her, Nego, not back, like try to be nice to her there. Helena, you're going to take a step forward. So going towards, cross to Hermia just a little bit, and then realize that what you're doing, that you can't trust her. I will not trust you. I start to, so you're just gonna kind of take a step back. No longer stay in your company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer though to run away. And then you are exiting stage right. And then actually, I'm not gonna have you exit. I'm amazed and know not what to say. You'll take a beat here and then say end scene. So you're still on the ground here. Okay. All right, and you are the last person, Hermia, so you get to say end scene.